What's up? It's all about makeup 1979. I wanted to come today to do a quick tutorial to show you some of the techniques that I've been learning in my monster makeup class that I'm attending at Downey Adult School with my cousin Tamara, and we've had models go with us every week since we've started, and it's been so much fun. I love bloody, gory, scary horror films ever since I was a little tyke or chica, whatever. Um, that was the beach face. That was for you, Bish. You know who you are, my Bishalandra, Miss Makeup Artist. Um, Anywho, back on the subject, I am going to be showing you guys some of the stuff that I've been learning as far as texturizing your skin to look rotted and also to make open cuts and wounds on yourself or other people. So as I go through the video, I will show you guys what I'm using and talk a little bit, but there will be some parts that I will speed up, so do stay tuned for the tutorial, and I hope that you guys all enjoy. So, first things first, this is my little baby jar of latex that I got in class. They give us some to use, but I did buy a bottle for myself from Cinema Secrets for people that I'll be doing for Halloween makeup for and stuff. So, what you want to have is a sponge applicator, kind of like this. This works really well. The first thing I'm going to show is how to make your skin look like kind of just texturized and rotted up. So I use this kind of in a mummy look that I did. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to dip into my liquid latex. And just one thing, if you're allergic to latex, don't put this on, okay? And if anybody you're going to do Halloween makeup on is, don't put it on because it will burn. Tell them to let you know immediately, okay? So I'm just going to start putting, actually I'm going to do this side first. So I'm going to just start putting it on. And then what I'm going to do to make it look texturized is I'm going to be using some cornflakes. These are cornflakes that I already, I got these bowls from the 99-cent store. They're really good for mixing things. So I went ahead and I crushed them down. So what you want to do after you place that latex on there, you just want to start sticking the cornflakes on top of that latex that you just laid down. There are the cornflakes that I added. I'm sure you guys can see that. What I'm going to do next, because I have that cornflake on there, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add another layer of latex. You're going to start feeling the skin kind of get a little bit tight when you put it on, just so you know. And you're just going to take your sponge again into the latex, and then you're just going to start brushing over the cornflakes. Make sure that you don't use the freaking hot setting without having a cooling button like mine does. I have a cooling button so it lets out cool air. So just make sure you don't want to burn the heck out of your face. Maybe you like that kind of rough shit, but I don't want to have any like third-degree burns on my face. So, yeah. And then if you want to go ahead and get like more of a texture, you can go ahead and add some more latex. So as you guys can see, the cornflakes kind of give it a bumpy texture. And then once I start to paint it, it'll look a lot better. So since that's still kind of drying, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move on this side, and I'm going to be doing a cut using tissue and latex. It's going to be a pretty good size cut, so I'm going to be doing all this right here. Okay? So once again, your trusty sponge. And I got these at Walmart in a pack with a bunch of other brushes, but I think you can go to Michael's and get a huge pack of these for super cheap. But any kind of sponge like this is really good. Or you can use a brush, but just mind you, once you use something with the latex, it's pretty much ruined. So if you're going to be using this, use clothes that you're not going to want anything good, because it will damage stuff that it falls on. So there's the tissue on the latex. I think I'm going to take my glasses off for this part because I don't want to get stuff all over them. So then I'm going to go back in with my sponge into the latex. So since this side's going to kind of dry, I guess over here that I just did, I'm going to start playing around with this. I went to Walmart and I got these for my special effects kit. There's some really, really pointy tweezers. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to kind of, I guess, pick out little holes to make it look more rotted out. So, you know, let me put my glasses on so that I don't stab myself. There we go. So just like that. I don't know if you guys can see right here, I just did it. So let me tell you, if you have little hairs on your face, this will hurt when you pull it. That's just a warning. It does kind of pinch a little. See how it's looking open, but it does have the texturing from the cornflakes. So there's the holes that I made. I'm going to take these again, and I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to be making a huge gash. It all depends on how big of a cut you want. You can do something small, you could do something across your throat, you could do anything. Me being that I love scary movies, my cut's pretty freaking huge. But go big or go home. That's what I say, just like my tattoos. Go big or go home. So that's my wound. I'm going to make that all nice and juicy in a minute. And so as you can see, I have a rotted skin on this side and a gash in the making. I'm sorry, a gash in the making on this side. So that's it for this video. If you guys want to see how it looks once it's all painted up, then stay tuned for part 2 of this tutorial, okay? See you guys in the next video.